welcome. I want to thank you for coming here today to volunteer to help Hunger Fight, and with your help, make a huge impact on our local communities. What we're going to do here is walk you through a complete packing line. This is our rice and beans packing line. And one of the first things I need to tell you is no food or drink at any of the food stations. So please make sure that you keep your water or food away from the food area. This packing line has various different stations. One is 5 of these stations all handle the food. So everybody at these stations will be given gloves, and everybody in the entire packing line should have hairnets on, and men with any facial hair should also have a beard net on. Now, the first station is our vitamin station. This station is also the table captain. Very important because the table captain has a full view of the table and is responsible for the pace of the meals being packaged. It's human nature, as we get used to something, that we speed up. And we always have to remember, just because these meals are going to those that are in need or less fortunate does not mean they should not be packaged the way you and I would want to have them on our table. So if you'll notice, each respective station has a scoop. This particular station, the vitamins, has 2 scoops. The small one is meant to be a leveler. Now there's very important that each scoop goes into the funnel at the proper time, and also that it's a proper level. Otherwise, the content of the food is wrong, and we'll also run out of content itself. So the first one is the vitamins. It goes in. The next one is your dehydrated vegetables. You always want to shake it level. You don't want to have too much, or you're going to run out, and the content of the meal is going to be wrong. Next is the beans. Again, once you get a scoop, shake it level, dump it into the funnel. The person over here is going to then have the soy. Everyone seems to think this looks like cereal. We're going to, again, shake it level, dump it into the funnel. It gets caught by the bag. And the very last one is the rice. Now, the rice has to be last. Very, very important, as it's the staple meal. So we're going to then take this, and we're going to put it over into this basket here, ready to be weighed. The person on the weigh station has to make sure that their scale is on, and it says 0G with the basket on top. Because with that, we're then going to put the bag in here, and we're going to weigh it between, and it needs to register 390 to 395. This one says 363, so we're going to add rice to it. Get it to 390 or 395. All right, almost there. There we go. From there, we're going to take it and we're going to put it right here, ready for it to be sealed. Now, these heat sealing stations, it takes 2 people. One, the person who's holding the bag never lets go of the bag to push down the sealer. It's very, very important that we get all the air out of the bag. So if you notice, I am squeezing this down as tight as I can into a softball. Sometimes I'll even use the table to help me. And once I get it, put your 2 thumbs like this, put the bag in the sealer with about 3/4 of an inch to an inch. 1, 2, 3. 3/4 of an inch to an inch from the top, and it seals right across. The person holding this, if you'll notice, Gail only pushed down with 2 fingers. You're going to hear a little click. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to heat seal it. From there, you're going to want to flatten it back out and put it on the grid. If you'll notice here, this grid has 13 squares. That's so that we can count 26 bags. Once we have every square done, we're going to put a second level on. Once we have 26, we're going to ring the bell, and the entire table is going to cheer because you just packaged 156 meals. At that point, the table captain is going to make sure no more bags are filled with food, because we got to clear the grid by taking 1 at a time and putting 2 in the box, filling up the box, and then taping it down and sealing it and ready to go. So this is a complete packing line. We want to say thank you for coming, and believe it or not, in 2 short hours, this packing line of 12 people is going to package somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 meals. So now that you've had a chance to experience this and make a huge impact on your local community, we want you to go out and share it with your friends, your family, your church leaders, your boss. Have them get in contact with us. Host a private event. Come see us again. And thank you very much from Hunger Fight and the Board of Directors.